Now, why is the mind bound up? Let's see exactly what's holding the mind.
Accumulation.
Yes, but I meant that's going in a circle. See, why does the mind continue to accumulate?
Oh, I think that is fairly clear, because in accumulation there's safety, there's security, apparent security.
Yeah, I think that needs a little discussion. See, to say that in a certain area that is even true, that the accumulation of physical food may provide a certain kind of security.
Of course, of course.
And then, since no distinction was made between the outer and the inner, there was the feeling that one could accumulate inwardly either experiences or some knowledge of what to do.
Are we saying the outward necessity of physical accumulation for security is necessary?
Yes.
And that same movement, same idea, same urge moves into the field of psychological field.
Yeah.
There you accumulate, hoping to be secure.
Yes, inwardly, hoping you can accumulate pleasant memories or,
yes, all
or relationships or
yes.
Things you could count on, right? Principles you could count on.
So accumulation, psychological accumulation is safety, protection, security.
The illusion, anyway.
The illusion of security, and in this illusion, it has lived.
Yes. So it does seem that the first mistake was that man never understood the distinction between what he is to do
outside,
physically and what he is to do inside.
Inside.
Right?
Yes, we said that.
Yeah.
It is the same movement, outer and inner.
But man carried the movement, that procedure which was right outwardly, he carried inwardly without knowing, perhaps entirely ignorant, entirely not knowing that would make trouble.
So where am I now? Where are we now? I, a human being, realizes all this, has come to the point when he says, can I really be free from this accumulated security and thought and time? Psychological time, right? Is that possible?
Well, if we say that it had this origin, then it should be possible to dismantle it. See, if it were built into us, nothing could be done. Right?
Of course not. It is not certainly built into us.
But most people act as if they believe it were.
Of course, no, that's absurd.
But if it's not built into us, then the possibility exists for it to change. Because in some way we said it was built up in the first place through time.
If we say it is built in, then we are in a hopeless state.
Yes, and I think that's one of the difficulties of people who use evolution. Say that they're hoping to bring in, by bringing in evolution, they hope to get out of the static boundaries.
Quite.
But they don't realize that evolution is the same thing, that it's even worse. It is the very means by which the trap was made.
So I've come to that point as a human being. I realize all this. I'm fully aware the nature of this. And my next question is, can this mind move out of this field altogether and enter, perhaps, into a totally different dimension? And we said it can only happen when there is insight that we've been through infinite.
Yes, and it seemed that insight arises when one questions this whole thing very deeply. Right?
Yes.
That one sees it doesn't make sense. Right?
Now, having had insight into it and see its limitation, therefore go beyond it, what is there beyond?